Hello everyone, I'm so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. And check it out. Isn't it cute? And there's some wink of Stella giving it some sparkle. I did some inlaid fake embossing because I couldn't find my embossing mat, and I'll explain that in the video. And don't forget to do the inside in the envelope. Plenty of space to still write an address. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. For my One Color Wonder last week, I drew winter woods, and I'm going to be using the aspen trees. I have to use early espresso ink. So I have a scrap of early espresso. I have a piece of Whisper White that is, I couldn't remember what I did. Yep, 3.5 by 4. I have a piece of early espresso that's 4 by 5 1/4. I have a piece of Very Vanilla, that's my card base, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have the In the Woods framelit dies, specifically the 2 aspen trees. I'm calling them aspen because that's what they look like to me, but they're blank trees. And I have my wink of Stella. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to stamp my image, and this might be a little too tall. I may be cutting it down. I kind of measured the stamp, but it may just be too tall. We'll find out. All right, I'm going to stamp this. Oh yeah, I can cut this down. The height, I want to make sure the middle comes out. And I pressed too hard. That figures. Okay, let's just flip this over and try again. And I have to remember not to press too hard on the edge. I may just try it and see. If I press it normally, how it works. It worked. Okay. All right, I'm going to be cutting the top of that off because I don't need all that space, but I'm going to let that dry because I'm going to do something else with it. Now, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut out 2 of these, and then I'm going to take this piece of cardstock, and using my mat, I'm going to do some embossing using the framelits on this background. That's going to take a while, so I will do that, and then we'll finish up. I could not find my embossing mat, so I kind of cheated. I used a piece of fun foam, which it did cut through, but I was able to, like this one didn't cut all the way through, so I'm able to do, what I'm going to do is like an inlaid, and it'll look like it's embossed, but I saved a few pieces that fell out that I'll have to glue in. So we'll see if this works. You never know. But somewhere in my craft room is my embossing mat, and it's still packed up. I still have a few bins left to do. And this is scored wrong for some reason. I don't know if I didn't have it in there right or what. So I'm fixing it as I'm doing this. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glue all over this and glue it down. I have to get my glue. It's at the other table. Well, the doorbell rang, so I'm back. I'm going to add some more just to play it safe. Let me stick this down before the doorbell rings again. And then I can fill in the pieces. Gotta get some under there. key is the corners, because I don't think, you know, if you put a little bit on there, they should stay. All right, now I might need to put some glue in there since I messed that up. There we go. All right, let me put some here and find the piece that goes in there, which is this one. Stick it down. Oh, I'm missing a little one. That's all right. I've got pieces from the big one that I have, or from the others. Oops, that one doesn't go in there. It goes there. There we go. So I just have to find the right pieces. Well, it came off in my hand. I've got glue on my hand. Oh, there's one over there that I can use. Oh, it blends in. This is what happens when you don't have all of your supplies out. And you get this idea that you want to do something. Is this one the one that goes in here? Nope, that's too big. That one is here. I just have to find that one. Is this it? Let's find out. Nope, that's not it. Oh, maybe it goes the other way. Yay, that one works. And I know that this piece is there, and I can put it in here. It's such a tiny, tiny piece. There we go. Okay. Woo. All right. Let me cut this piece down because it's going to go on the front. Better. And you don't really see that a whole lot in the back, but you do see it some. Let me get this put away. I can get rid of these things. All right. Now, I'm going to try something. I want to see what it'll do. I'm going to add some Wink of Stella all over these trees. And I have to do it kind of fast, but I let it dry some, so it should be better. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's just enough sparkle. You don't need it everywhere. And now I need to add a bunch of dimensionals. Actually, I'm going to see. This piece would have worked, but I messed it up. I'm going to try something. Let's see if I can reuse this and attach it to here. This is the fun foam rather than having to put so many dimensionals on it. So let me cut this down a little bit. All right, I've cut this down. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to put glue all over this. And then I'm going to put this, gives me the dimension. I'm going to put this on top. And then what I have to do is I have to set a block on top to make sure it stays put together. And while I'm doing that, or that's drying, I'll punch out the last of the trees here. And I'm going to put glue on the back of that and put that on here. So, almost done. Now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to put glue on the back of this. And again, I'm putting it all over since it's embossed. Or I used it to emboss. All right, now this is going to go on my card base, and I think I'm going to pull it down so I see the trees, and then I'm going to put this on top and let it sit a little bit. All right. I can add my dots of glue to the back of my trees here. And we're done. All right, let me get this one. And I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put the block on it while I'm putting the glue on the back of this. I may have to add some more glue in key spots. I try to do the big spots where the branches join. All right, yeah, see that one's not sticking. I might need to stick a little dot of glue in there. Put that down. Let's let it sit. There we go. Isn't it cute? Simple, quick. I got a couple of spots that still aren't sticking. I might need to put my block back on it after we're done. And I did the inside and the envelope. All right, let's see. Put that on it while we're picking. Let's see what we're going to do next week. I'll be able to add some new stamp sets in here. I've got a new order coming. All right, I have Tea Together and Pretty Peacock. Okay. If you like my project, make sure you subscribe to my channel using the button below. I also have a Facebook group where I do Facebook Live on Thursday evenings. Head over to Facebook and search Creations in Paper and make sure you ask to join the group. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your online demonstrator. Send me a message and I'll help you out in any way I can. Make sure you join me next week when I do Tea Together with Pretty Peacock. Have a great day.